Dynamics. What's soft? What's loud? What's in the middle? F, MF, FF, P, PP. You know what I mean, pianissimo. You get those right, your piano playing is going to sound very, very different.
Welcome everyone, we're the DimitrovBoelee Piano Duo. My name is Elvira Boelee.
And my name is Dimitrov.
And today we're going to talk about dynamics.
I've heard and seen it all. People ignoring dynamics completely and playing as flat as the country I'm living in. Or people being invested so much into dynamics that at some point there's no context and no meaning of what they're playing. And as much as I'd hate to admit, we'll have to look for a middle ground. I hate this. I can't admit this. You know how much I hate the middle ground. It's black and white. What the hell?
Sometimes we have to admit that there's a middle ground. So let's get started with the meaning of dynamics. We're going to show you 3 different pieces, and they all start forte, but in every single piece you'll see that the forte actually means different things. So the first piece that starts forte, our first example, are the Carnival Scenes from Vienna by Schumann, and this is how it sounds. So as you can hear, it's a really, it has a lot of large chords. It's very celebratory, very lively, and very energetic. So it's very easy to make forte because of the chords that are, because of the structure of the music. So in this case, I approached the forte extremely energetic. For me, forte means energy and life.
The second example is the Waltz by Chopin, Opus 18, which starts like this. And here, I'm not going to try to produce the dynamic just that Elvira just showed you, because what's forte in this case? We have nothing to compare it before, so the idea is to be very open, very cheerful. We're celebrating something, we're starting something, so I don't need to necessarily make a very metallic and hard sound in forte. All I have to do is relax my hand, and how much forte can you actually produce with one single note? Not that much. That's forte. That's nothing to do. This is also forte. So you have to see the structure, you have to look at the piece, and in this case it's lightness. The forte here represents also lightness. In this example, we are having the opening of Brahms Intermezzo Opus 118. Now, compared to the Waltz of Chopin, where we had one note, we have octaves, but very high. So if I force them too much, again, it's going to sound metallic. Now, what's helping me with the forte here is the bass. Even lower bass. So in this case, I might think this sounds even like fortissimo because it's so majestic. It's so, there is thickness into the piece. So it's a very different kind of forte, very different kind of music. Very emotional and at the same time very powerful kind of feeling. At the same time, the piece sounds very lyrical. You have these beautiful arpeggios, and then combined with a beautiful melody in the right hand, with the right notes. So you want to not produce what Elvira just did in the first example, majestic only, but you want to be a little bit more lyrical. So it's something in between. So you look for the right sound. Again, you have to look at the structure, at the character of the piece, and you will see so many different... Compare, this is forte. This is also forte.
see, dynamics are not just about producing a certain amount of decibels. There's so much more. They have to do with the character of a piece, the message that you want to convey, the story that you want to tell. And dynamics are the tools that help you do that.
So forget about loud and soft. Don't connect dynamics just to that. Don't simplify them that much.
And one more thing, something about relativity, and no, I don't mean Einstein. Dynamics, they're always relative, which means forte is only forte, we only perceive it as forte if something before that was softer. So that can be you playing piano, or that can be because it's the beginning of a piece and it started with silence, or it can mean a rest in the piece. Piano is the same thing. Piano only sounds soft if before that you've heard something louder. So that's what it means when we say dynamics are relative. We hear and feel dynamics in relation to each other.
Well, we hope that this video was useful for you and that you learned some useful things that you can apply when you are playing piano, and especially, of course, when you're applying dynamics. If you have any more questions about this subject or any other subject that's important to you, don't hesitate to let us know in the comments down below. And you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Did you remind them to subscribe? Subscribe, don't forget.
Subscribe. Anyway, recording this video for you as always was a great pleasure. Thank you so much for watching and being here, and we will see you next time again.